Meanwhile, you have an elected official trying to get $38 billion of taxpayer money back into your pockets. We're talking about unclaimed savings bonds.
Well, Louisiana Senator John Kennedy is leading an effort in the Senate to get your initial deposit with interest back where it belongs. Matt Venezia live in the newsroom this morning explaining this new legislation and when you should expect to see that money. Matt?
Yeah, Liz, last week Senator John Kennedy spoke on the Senate floor about a troubling issue regarding unredeemed savings bonds, an issue that you may have forgotten about, but Kennedy says he'll make sure it gets corrected. For quick math figures here, there are 95 million unredeemed bonds, which is essentially a loan to the government that you can later get back with interest. All the 95 million unredeemed bonds equate to the number that Matt just said, $38 billion just hanging out in the Department of Treasury instead of being dispersed back into your pockets of the American people. Nearly a third of the country on average has an unredeemed saving bond, something Senator Kennedy believes is very wasteful.
Now, government waste takes many forms, but I'll tell you one form. It's the purest form. It's when the federal government has taxpayer money and it doesn't belong to the federal government, but the federal government refuses to give it back. And that's the case we have at the Department of Treasury. I don't want to be too hard on my friends at the Treasury because they've come around. It's taken 8 years, but they've come around.
Kennedy continued further, announcing that the U.S. Department of Treasury will begin sharing data about unclaimed savings bonds with state officials summer of next year in 2025. Another step towards getting all this money back where it belongs. With that, guys, we'll send it back to you.